So at Social Security Reports, we use a variety of different software. It's all state-of-the-art. And what it does is it essentially mimics the algorithm of Social Security. So let me give you an example here. We have example male, example female, husband and wife couple. We have their primary insurance amounts, which is their full retirement age benefit, right here listed. Now everyone's different, but we upload this into the software and we don't need your Social Security number. We simply need to know what Social Security will pay you at your full retirement age. And what the software does is it compares for us. Hey, primary is how I get the most out of the system based on life expectancy, and early is if I take it right away. So let's take a look here. The best way to understand this is let's pretend that you are intending on taking it early, but your twin brother and your twin sister, they are deciding to wait to get the most out of it based on life expectancy. And you can see that here. We just base it on 85 and 90, and which can be changed. We also put a 2% cost of living adjustment on here to give you more realistic perspective, and we can adjust that as well. So let me kind of walk through real quick what this looks like. If we take it early, we can see it's $31.48 and the spouse is going to get $1,100. So this is her own benefit plus a little bit of the spousal benefit. That's what's nice about the software. It compares that, because on Social Security you basically get two PDF statements. It doesn't actually combine them together, whereas software will allow us to do that. Now, if we wait to get the most out of it, it's saying that we need to wait till 70 for him, Mr. Smith we'll call him, and then Mrs. Smith needs to wait till 67 years old, right here, okay? Now, if you want to take it early versus your twins, who's going to win the race of cash flow? This is what we're going to look at. Where it breaks even is down here in 2039, okay? That is assuming that they're going to live a very long life, okay? So if you first start taking your benefit, you get paid less, but you're getting more total deposits. So these negative numbers represent the total deposits coming in that the delayers have to catch up to. Even though they're getting paid more monthly, they've missed out on all these years of benefits, okay? So where do they actually catch up? Where do they get rewarded for being delayed? Well, that's at age 80. Now, every situation is a little bit different. But what's that total difference over life expectancy? Well, let's take a look. We can see down here that the total difference over life expectancy is $255,982. We have a nice little line graph here that shows you where the break-even crosses over, okay? So obviously if you live a very long life, delaying is going to pay you more money over the course of time. But you have to ask yourself, when are you going to enjoy the money the most? Reciprocally, the argument could be made that things are not getting cheaper, so I want to intentionally delay. The other thing to consider here is that if he passes away, Mr. Smith, at the age of 85, basically here, she's going to get $5,878 as a survivor benefit. However, if he decided to take it early, the survivor benefit's only going to be $45.86. That's a big difference. So in some situations, even though there's a spousal benefit at hand, it can make sense for the older spouse who has a higher benefit to intentionally delay in order to leave behind a larger survivor benefit. This is just a quick example. We can run multiple different strategies, different filing dates. I wanted to give you a high-level breakdown of what we can do here at Social Security Reports.